What's up, Clash Bros? What's up, Royal family? It's Marcus or Epic Life Gaming. Today, I have some epic battles for you guys in Clash Royale. So I've been collecting a lot of my crazy battles that I have in Clash Royale, and today I've compiled 3 of the better ones that I have. And if you guys like this episode, I will put out more of these. So these are the buzzer beaters that come down to the wire, and I just end up winning it when all odds are against me. So I've collected 3 of these. So let's go ahead and check out these epic battles. Alright, so this guy is some guy in the clan Art of War. I throw out a good luck. I'm using one of the more powerful decks in the game in this battle, which is a Hog Rider Valkyrie Musketeer, one of the popular cards that all the top players are using right now. Found out I have a lot of success with it, so I go ahead and use it. This guy actually rockets my elixir collector. What? Why would you do that? I don't know, maybe it works. I'm not quite sure. I know a fireball is barely worth it, but maybe the rocket, since it gets rid of it completely, is worth it. I'm not sure, but you're going to see this guy do this to me all game. Rockets the elixir collector out of the battle. I go ahead and get the wombo combo going on, dropping the Valkyrie Musketeer, and he takes it out with a fireball, cannon, and some stabby goblins. And then he actually gets a real small push of his own going, gets some archers on the tower. Archers are great. Once they're on the tower, as you can see, they did like 200 damage to me. Not bad for only 3 elixir. I go ahead, drop another elixir collector, and what does this guy do? Rockets it. Are you kidding me? This is crazy. I don't know why. Let me know in the comments. Does that actually work? Because if it does, I might start using it. I don't know. I don't know. It may work. So this time I'm letting everything build up. Obviously, I can't get any elixir building up with my elixir collector, so I really didn't know what to play right now. I wanted to play my poison down, so I just go ahead, play it down, give a reason to play it, slow everything down. And this guy, once again, I've talked about this before, people that fireball the Hog Rider, and it's working. This guy has stopped my Hog Rider from getting to his tower every single time. And we are down by 600 hit points on my tower. And he has even like 500 hit points off on my left tower. So this guy has a huge advantage on me. We're about to go into double elixir time right now. So I go ahead and I try one more time. Can I get the rocket not to come at my tower? Nope. This guy's going to go ahead and rocket it, but he misses my tower. So I found a better spot to put the elixir collector so he's not getting damage on my towers as well, because I really want it to collect elixir for me. I go ahead and zap those guys out of the way. That cannon focuses, or my Hog Rider focuses on the cannon. The Valkyrie got to it, got one shot from the Hog Rider, and that's about it. I'm going to have to throw down the poison again. Poison works so well. I love the poison. It is better than the freeze spell in my opinion. It's more defensive than offensive, but it works really well. The Hog Rider gets one more hit. He throws down a fireball. I'm like, no way. This guy has a huge advantage on me right now. I go ahead, do the wombo combo again. No fireball this time. So I go ahead, drop the poison down to get a couple more damages off of his tower. He sends some stuff down at me. I had to zap it out of the way so I didn't have to deal with it. Go ahead, drop down the cannon. The cannon's been clutch for me lately. He misses with the fireball. He anticipated the cannon to be there, but he couldn't move it over far enough without missing the tower. So I go ahead, drop down some more 1 elixir skeletons. Then I do my wombo combo once again. Hasn't been working well for me, so I actually waited on the musketeer this time to see what it would do, and it actually would have been better without playing her like I did, because I was able to put the poison down. The poison ended up doing better for me. So saving the musketeer that time actually worked out pretty well. Right there was a bad placement on the musketeer. I was kind of forcing the musketeer right there. Right there, he goes dead and drops down a fireball in the rocket. He gets 1 damage left on my tower. I got goblins coming over. I had to throw something down. All I had was poison. In the Hog Rider, in the Valkyrie, grab the tower, and I win with 1 damage left on my tower into overtime. First tower wins, and I ended up getting it. Epic battle. This next battle is against Salmon_2 in the clan Arab_X. This guy, I'm using a different deck, and this guy has pretty much the same deck that I was using in the last battle. I think it's pretty much the same. If I see Valkyrie, I know it's the exact same deck This one, I have my old deck, I believe. I don't know. I have Fire Spirits in here, and I was on the Fire Spirit kick for a little while. Yeah, this guy has the same deck that I was using in the last video. Bomber is one of my new favorite cards in the game. If you guys are not using Bomber, go out and use it. Wow, that was an epic fail on that fireball, and I got a lot of stuff coming at me right now with the poison on the tower. Oh, I got my Royal Giant deck in this one. Oh, this deck is pretty darn good too. That Bomber does a great job taking out everything to get the Royal Giant to get on the tower, and plus the Bomber does a lot of damage. It does over 200 damage per shot from throwing his little bomb over. So that's really good. So if you guys are not using the Bomber, add him to your deck. Try him out, especially with the Royal Giant. Works out really well for me. This deck though that I'm going up against is a tough deck, and I know this. He's rocking the elixir pumps, which gives him a huge advantage. Low elixir cost to begin with, so adding the elixir pump gives you a big advantage. I'm rolling with a decently low elixir cost deck, but definitely I'm not being able to, capitalize on my elixir like he is. This guy, I'm at a huge disadvantage from the start. Look at that, takes down my Royal Giant. Luckily, my Musketeer took out the Valkyrie and is about to take out his Valkyrie as well. They both commit suicide, pretty much going after each other. I'm going to go ahead, start building up elixir very slowly by dropping my Bomber in the back, trying to get over to my Royal Giant once again, see if I can do it. We just hit double elixir time. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get to my Royal Giant in time though. So I'm going to drop the Musketeer in the back, away from the cannon, so the guy can't get like a triple shot on everything. I am running really low on elixir. I tried the fireball trick. Doesn't seem to be working right now. Do I get the Hog Rider? Oh, it does get one shot off. We're running really low right now. We got the Royal Giant on top of that cannon. He has his Valkyrie. I'm throwing down the Bomber again. We got a lot to deal with. He has almost double the amount of damage than we do on his tower, but we got a little wombo combo of our own coming down. I go ahead, throw down the fireball. He throws down a zap and a poison. I only get one shot off from the Musketeer. Now I got his wombo combo coming down to my tower. I decide to throw down the Bomber to try and get some of that damage, high HP damage coming up. I don't be able to get the Hog Rider down before it gets any damage off on my tower. That Valkyrie is a lot to deal with. Don't even get a shot off with my Royal Giant. How do I come back with this one, you guys? I'm getting my butt kicked right now. I just can't seem to get on that tower. I did catch him a little bit, but him dropping the poison, the Hog Rider, that deck is just lethal. If you haven't learned how to use that deck, you need to go out and learn how to use that deck because the deck is great. He once again dropping everything down. I have to go ahead and just fireball everything and zap it. Get one more shot off from my Royal Giant. I actually am catching up to him. I'm only 17 behind him now. I had to drop down my stab goblins because the Hog Rider on my tower would have killed me right there. Valkyrie, 20 seconds left. What happens? I forget even what happens. This is exciting for me. We got the Valkyrie. Oh, Royal Giant coming down. We got a little wombo combo. 8 seconds left. How do I do this? I throw down the fireball. Can the Royal Giant get it? Zapped it. One shot. Boom. Last second. I grabbed that victory. That is crazy. I was losing that entire game, and I come back to win it against Salmon_2. Wow. So this is the last gameplay I'm going to show you guys. This is on my new account. I'm only a level 1 on this, going against a level 3, so it's not going to be the high level gameplay as the last two, but this is still an epic gameplay. I promise you, I wouldn't put it in here if this wasn't epic. And this one is just as crazy, if not more crazy than the last two, although the last two are pretty good. Now, I really don't have all the troops in the world, so I kind of have to make peanut butter out of crap with this deck. I did add the mini P.E.K.K.A. into this deck to get a little more shots off on that giant. Look at this little combination of troops coming down to his tower. I let the Musketeer go after my tower. I usually do that on my higher level, but I shouldn't have done that on my lower level. This guy takes my health down to half with one Musketeer. I forget how powerful they are against me, being just 2 levels above me. He just kicked my butt. There's no doubt about that. And the Witch is actually going to get some shots off as well on the tower. but a great counter to the witch is the bomber. But now I have the giant going after my left tower. He's going after both towers. I got a lot to deal with, 2 levels higher than me, but I got a good wombo combo coming down over on the right hand side with the Valkyrie. A little fight going on. Can I get the tower down? The Valkyrie is taking forever to be taken down. I do get the tower though and barely take out the Valkyrie. So I got a little bit more going down. I dropped the giant as quickly as possible, even though that put me at pretty much 0 elixir, because I knew getting the shots off, taking the damage away from my musketeer and bomber would help out more than, you know, if I was to save elixir. I go ahead and I had to drop something down to get rid of that musketeer. That musketeer would have completely taken me out. But that knight had zoned in and had one agenda, and that was to go after my tower, and he did that. He did not deter away from that tower. He zoned in and went directly at that tower, even though I placed 2 different troops down. So I have the Valkyrie coming down. Giant going after his tower. It looks like I should be able to get it. I really don't know what to play right here because I really want that tower. It's down to 47. So you know what? I'm like, screw it. I'm taking that witch down a little bit as long in that tower. So I have such a huge advantage. How is this such an epic gameplay? What, you're just kicking his butt. Here it all happens, you guys. This guy starts doing some damage, takes down my right tower, about to take down my left tower as well with that giant. Boom, he already caught up. Wow, look at that. I went from a 2-tower lead to no lead. We're tied right now, and that is just crazy. That's how epic this turnaround was for him. Great comeback on his part, but I still have to win. This has to be a win. So can I do it, you guys? I got a giant going on his tower. He has a giant mini P.E.K.K.A. musketeer on my tower. I'm dropping everything I can. We're getting his tower down a little bit, but the Valkyrie and the Knight do a great job. Musketeer, I know Musketeer is no joke. Even though it's 1 level higher than mine, it's still doing a great job. He's sending everything down at me. I got to deal with everything over here. The Musketeer, Witch, luckily I fireball all that, but I still have to deal with the Valkyrie, Knight, Giant, all coming at me. I got a Giant and a Musketeer of my own. Pretty much I'm saying all out right now. I drop a couple troops to slow him down a little bit. He fireballs me. He's actually got a lead right now, but somehow that Musketeer shot before he can get a shot off, and with 23 health left, I grab the 3-crown win against that guy. Wow. That went from me kicking his butt to him catching up to me winning with 23 health left on my crown tower. Crazy. What an epic gameplay that was. Well, there it is, you guys. These are my epic buzzer beaters. Great gameplay, epic gameplay in my battles in Clash Royale. If you guys would like to see more of these videos, let me know in the comments. Smash the like button. Any way to let me know. Share this video. If you guys want to see more of these epic gameplays, I got a few more, and I'll keep collecting them if you guys want to see more of these type of videos. Well, there it is, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And now it's time for everybody's favorite game, Stinky Pinky. It's time to play the game Stinky Pinky, a word game called Stinky Pinky. Everybody loves the game Stinky Pinky. It's time to play the game Stinky Pinky, a word game called Stinky Pinky. I'm the best at Stinky Pinky. Everybody loves the game Stinky Pinky. Stinky Pinky is a wordplay game where you describe 2 words that rhyme, but you can't use those words in the description. If I was to give you smelly finger, you would give me Stinky Pinky. Last video Stinky Pinky was naked horse, and the answer was bear mare. And the Clash Bro got the answer correct first was Max. Great job, man. You deserve a fish sandwich.
Too early to get a fish sandwich?
Hold your Stinky Pinky high up in the air, Max. You are today's winner. If you would like to be featured in my next video, all you have to do is be the first person to answer the correct Stinky Pinky in the comments. This video, Stinky Pinky, will be Spooked Girl. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to show all your love by smashing the like button. Want to join the Clash Bro family? All you have to do is subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget my Clash Bros to stay beautiful.
Make it drop, honey.